It's remarkable and surprising. John the Baptist, the one whose job it was to baptize so that Jesus would be made known as the Messiah, this John, this man, didn't actually know who that person was, even though he was his cousin. It's so surprising. I did not know him, John said. I think that should give us pause when any self-righteous certainty about knowing Jesus emerges in our hearts, or criticism of the lack of faith of others does. The Gospels as a whole certainly don't make it appear easy. I mean, just think how often the apostles didn't get who Jesus was, even though he told them again and again. It always hurts my heart to see people struggling to believe and live their faith feel that they don't have a place in the church because of the condescension of others whose lives appear on the outside to align more closely to the ideal. I mean, you can almost hear the critique in their hearts. He eats with sinners and prostitutes. Is not the church large enough to provide shelter for everyone? The Lord's words to Isaiah seem to have indicated that it is. The servant in Isaiah who was prophesied to save through suffering wasn't called just for the faithful remnant, or even the Israelites as a whole, but as a light for the nations. The Messiah's mission is universal. It's Catholic in scope, so that my salvation may reach to the ends of the earth, to irregular situations and marriages, to broken families and individuals, to those struggling with their sexuality, to those struggling to believe. Behold the Lamb of God, John said when he saw Jesus. Now clearly John has in mind the spotless lamb sacrificed in Egypt so that the last plague, the death of the firstborn, the angel of death would pass over those whose doorposts and lintels had been smeared with the lamb's blood. Through that act, disparate tribes were formed into a people, a nation. Sacrifice binds together, as with a bride and a groom. You said no to many other people and to many other paths through life so that you could be bound to someone and start something new. Not my will, but yours be done, Jesus said to the Father. Or in the words of today's psalm, ears open to obedience you gave me. Friends, as you receive Jesus' body in communion and have his blood smeared, if you will, on the doorposts and the lintels of your soul, don't forget that that saving act which has come to you was done for you and for all. In this bitterly divisive and derisive time, remember that that same Spirit which descended on Jesus as a peaceful dove has been given to you too. Resist divisiveness. Resist condescension. Be on the lookout for self-righteous indignation. Be a humble agent of peace, solidarity, and reconciliation. We all need God's mercy. We're all in this together. Be a light to the ends of the earth.